Hi, friends. My name is Laura Stamer, and I'm just here to let you know that we at Life Mission Church are praying for you and just asking the Lord that this time while you're trapped in the house or in your neighborhood, that He would bless you. We know that children are a gift from the Lord, they're a reward from Him. But right now, when everybody has cabin fever and you can't go anywhere and your kid's energy is at the max, it may not feel very much like a blessing. Um, so please know that this is temporary. God is not surprised by any of this. He's still in control. And we can share that with our kids too, that even as we, may be facing some hardships and some confusion about what's down the road, they're feeling it too. Their little worlds are different. They're not getting to see the people they want to, and they're not getting to do the things they expected to do. So they could be acting out. You might see some very atypical behaviors, and I want you to know that it's expected, and there are ways to help them through it. Behavior is the language of emotion. So anytime that you see something unusual or maybe even unacceptable, if your kids are punching each other, there is an underlying feeling that is driving that behavior. And moms and dads, you get to be detectives and try to figure out what that feeling is and help them figure out acceptable ways to deal with it. But for a child, an unmet expectation, whether it's going to the neighbors or going to grandma's, or something as simple as they can't find their favorite pair of socks, if they were expecting something to happen and it doesn't happen, their body reacts in a very real way. Imagine if you went outside right now and the car you parked in the driveway was no longer there. You would react. Your heart would start racing, your breathing would get rapid and shallow, and you might even feel sick to your stomach. So oftentimes when children think something's going to happen, and it could be sitting in the chair next to mom or dad at the dinner table, when they thought it was going to happen and it doesn't, their body responds in that way, and they don't know what to do with it. So they could get angry, they could just start sobbing, but there's a feeling behind that, and we want you to help figure out what that is and help them learn to do it in a proper way to express those emotions. Great way to calm down and regulate is taking deep breaths. If they're real little, you can just draw them close to you and take a deep breath with them. Deep breath, let it out, let them feel your chest rise and fall. Or you can do things like do a balloon where you and let it out. Make a game of it. But anytime you take a deep breath, it releases oxytocin, and that's a calming hormone. So it will bring the escalation in their anxiety down a little bit. And know that kids, we could all be going crazy. I promise you, there's a saying that parenting are the longest days, but the shortest years of your life. And really, the 8 o'clock to 5 p.m., that seems like forever. But the birth to 18, it goes by like that. It happens so quickly, and you look back and you actually miss the crazy. So God is with you. He will help you get through this, I promise. We do have some resources. If you go to empoweredtoconnect.org, to find the Created to Connect handbook. It's the book that we use for our child dedication classes, and it's fantastic. It's the research-based data from Empowered to Connect, but it's the spiritual side of it because its developer was a believer. And by using the science, she said that Created to Connect is really, it just shows that science is catching up to God because it's all about relationship. And I do believe that the Lord is smiling down at all these family dinners and all the story times on the couch. I think He loves to see us connected and interacting with our kids. So while you have cabin fever and might be feeling a little crazy right now, just ask the Lord for guidance. It's beautiful. It's spring. You can take the kids out. They can look around. You can talk about how God made the slippery worms and the yellow daffodils and smashing some puddles or something. But bring the Lord into everything because He is there. He is with us, and He is guiding and protecting, and He hasn't changed. So I just want to encourage you, if you do need specific physical help, whether you need groceries or anything like that, I know that if you call the church number, if the person that answers the phone can't help you, then they will find someone that can. There's all kinds of opportunity for worship. Invite your kids to go prayer and worship. I can't imagine how many people are being blessed by the worship team in everyone's living room. So we can still praise God in a storm. This is a great time to show our kids how we rely on Him who created us. So blessings to you. Be safe. And check out that resource if you get a chance. God bless.